3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
Can you give me more info on that call? Just clearing another call.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Whoa! Here we go. God damn. How's it going this morning, guys? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crypto Chaos. We're back again for another live stream this morning. Morning update. Well, update. Nobody seems to care about crypto right now, so oh no, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm still waking up. Still got the coffee ready to go. How's it going, Danny? How's it going? All right, let's see what's going on with crypto today. What do we got? I got a mouse attached to my. How you guys doing? I'm still trying to wake up. God damn it. Okay, so let's get this show all rolling. Alright, dancing mascots are out of there. Look at Bitcoin today. Yeah, we still haven't hit that fire sale. Are we ever going to hit that fire sale? I don't know. It's looking less and less likely every single day, even with some of the most crazy macro conditions. We still have not hit that fire sale target of 74K. Again, it's going to go up every single day that we do not hit it. So that target is going to keep going higher. So yeah, we're still reclaiming above our parallel channel, which is great news to see this. And yeah, Bitcoin and crypto all seem to be rallying. Look where we consolidated too. Can you believe this, guys? We actually consolidated right on top of that Super Bowl prediction from Monday morning. What is it today? Wednesday? Thursday? Today's Thursday, guys. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's see if we can keep this one going. But we did do a retracement bound to our bearish target. We could be better. We could be looking better for Bitcoin right now. But I'm not even on the right screen, guys. I'm not even showing you guys what I'm talking about. Oh man, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Boom, that's what I'm talking about right here. Super Bowl target from Monday is still being I'm waking up. I'm still waking up. Still being honored. Let's just go with that one. It's still being honored this morning. Although the rest of our targets have pretty much been kind of meh from last night. But we did consolidate at least back down to our bearish target. I'm not going to give myself a win for this one today. I know I call it all the time, guys. But you know what? I feel like I got to eat this one. Even though we are still riding this, we could still probably fall down a little earlier today. Right around lunchtime, I think. That could be a time we roll over or we pump up. We're going to have to wait and see. So yeah, we got some time to wait for this to play out. Let's clear the board while we wait. Get back to this here. Boom. And yeah, I cannot believe that our Monday Super Bowl 10 to prediction is still in play. That's crazy. That is crazy. Look at this. Ridiculous. Okay. Man, I'm feeling a little under the weather today, too, man. I'm like, I'm all sniffly. Strawberry Dragon's in the house. Danny's in the house. How are you guys doing? Milk Money says, good morning. I have coffee. You have the chaos. That's right. I will bring the chaos if you bring the coffee. I've got mine too because man, it's a hard one to get through this morning. Alrighty. Bitcoin right now kind of rolling over the market open about 5 minutes ago. And yeah, let's dive into it. Bringing you the live heat map for free is Kim by the White Snow Lion. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce in the market open already. That's pretty bullish at the market open. We still, of course, got a while to go. It's going to be a wild ride again today. The U.S. still has not come out and said anything about a... What is going on with my browser's just not working today, guys. I just had it pulled up and now it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's stuck on the bottom of my screen. The U.S. still has not come out about meeting with Xi Jinping. Let's see what's going on with CNBC this morning. And we got any updates on that? I do not think so. I looked a little bit this morning, and there was really nothing I could find. Tesla launches in Saudi Arabia. What? They got cyber trucks in the sand. What to buy the dip, says Morgan Stanley. What we got any? Jim Cramer says top 10 things to watch the stock market. Do you want to listen to him? No, I don't think so. Charlie Munger's volatile market advice: if you can't handle swings, don't invest. Pure and simple. That's right, 100% there. The late Charlie Munger, of course, Warren Buffett's good friend, passed away last year, I think, or 2 years ago. I forget. It's been a minute. Ray Dalio says Trump should renegotiate a win-win with trade deal with China. This was 6 hours ago. 100%. And then, we got Bitcoin to hit $250,000 this year, according to Mag7 to adopt stablecoins, according to the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson. That's all that we're kind of seeing on the early market open for CNBC. Let's give them a few seconds to... nothing really there. Then, of course, we're going to dive into the YouTubes and see what's going on. What is going on? The Unknown says, morning, Otaku. Mike M says, morning, Otaku. Everyone's good morning. Good morning. Crypto Jared, everybody. All right, let's get going. What do we got? Well, let's go through some of our metrics real quick. Nothing really new to see here. But you know what? We still got about $3 billion since the last time we did a live stream that we spent overnight. That's right. About a... $70,000 printed and borrowed, whatever you want to call it, every single second. Every second. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. All right. And, Doge, of course, is not really doing it. Nothing's working today, guys. What in the world? Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing really new to see there. And then what do we got? Polymarket predicting that we're going to go into recession. 51% chance now. Yeah, it's about the same as last night. Down from 65 just a few days ago. It's pretty wild how crazy this market will flip on you. What else we got? The Fear and Greed Index are opening up this morning, and it's still an extreme fear for the stock market. But we're out of the fours. We're out of the fours. We're up to 12 now. Bullish for the stock market? I don't know. I don't feel like it's very bullish. Come on, I don't think it's very bullish. Stupid. My God. I don't think so. It's still very chaotic out there. And Crypto Fear and Greed. I'll just skip right over it. Crypto Fear and Greed. Looking at Just in Fear. Just in Fear at 39. Oh, look at this. We're almost back to neutral for Bitcoin and crypto assets. That is bullish, at least for our space. And then let's get into the Dixie and the bubbles. Ooh, look at this! Yes! We finally broke the Dixie out of 102, heading down to Pound Town at a 101.62 this morning. Oh, this is great news, guys. Oh, yes. Yes, let's freaking go. Bitcoin's probably going to return back to $100,000 here soon. Oh, man, this is nuts. The last time we saw it this low, I think it was like 2023, maybe 2022. It's been a minute. Oh, no, we did last year. Oh, yeah, we did have a little bit of a scare. Just a small scare last year of the banks looking like they were going to roll over again. So I forgot about that. Yeah, we almost broke 100 last year on that news. I think it's been... there was a bank this year that came out already. I think it was Credit Suisse. Dutch Bank. Yeah, the Dutch. I can't say it this morning. You guys know which one I'm talking about. The largest bank in, one of the largest banks. I think it might be the largest bank in Germany. Okay. All right. So what else we got? Crypto bubbles. That's right. Your favorite projects right now. Some of them, not all of them, are up pretty big on the day. I wanted to cover a few this morning. Jasmine's still up about 10%. Look at this. We got Hype, Algo 12, Fart Coin still ripping. My God, that fart will not stop ripping, guys. What is going on with that Fart Coin, man? I don't know. I don't understand the idea around it. Maybe Reddit's just blowing up with it. I don't know. The stock market's probably fueling that. Feeling that fart. Render. Oh god. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It is stupid. Render is up 15% today, as I just called that one. Just the other day, being down 80% on the year or something stupid. Yeah, it's still down 65% on the year. Flare's up 25%. I also had some stuff to cover in the top 200. Look at this, Onyx Coin. Have you guys been following Onyx Coin? Look at this, 61% in the morning today. Look at this. It's insane. Rallied up from 8.6 of a penny or whatever. All the way up to about 1.5 pennies. Good morning, good day for Onyx Coin. Yes, down with the Dixie, says Milk Money. Down with the Dixie. Strawberry Dragon says stock market getting hotboxed. Yes, it's getting hotboxed by the fart coin. Good morning, Otaku. 8 guys in the house as well. Okay, Lily, let's go. And what's up, dog? It's Murdad? Murmoa. How's it going, Murmoa? Been up since 5 a.m., says Danny. Me too. Me too. No, I went to bed probably at 5 a.m. Let's go, XCN. Yes, I'm excited for XCN, guys. Like, this is going crazy. It's something crazy parabolic. I wanted to dive in and see if we can find any news on XCN today, because this is huge. I mean, what in the hell is fueling that? It's one of the biggest movers on the day. XCN coin news. Let's see if we can find anything. Onyx Coin finds well support despite failing to breach penny a month ago. Onyx Coin jumps to 30% on market recovery. Analyst sees a 3x surge. That's bullish. Rockets past that 1 cent barrier on the buy. Orders flood in the market, but why? Is there a reason why? I think the investors are just flooding back in. I mean, that's probably just it. There's probably no really, real big, significant news around it. But of course, we're still waiting for a Binance listing, right? I think we're still waiting for a Binance listing for Onyx. It's been a while since I caught up with this coin. Onyx Coin has surged 30% since its 24 hours, riding the wave of broader crypto market rally. But beyond the market-wide momentum, on-chain dance suggests the XCN spike, its strongest in over a month, is driven by genuine demand for the altcoin. Bullish. Onyx Coin rallies, but there is a catch. XCN double-digit rally has been accompanied by a surge in its daily trading volume. This is a total of 128 million at the present time, rocketing 480% over the past day. Maybe it's time to take a little bit of profit off the table. When an asset's price and trading volume spikes simultaneously, it signals a strong market interest and momentum. This means that most participants are actively trading XCN and validating its price movement. Moreover, the daily count of active addresses that have traded XCN today have climbed to a 60-day high of 1,646. The spike in activity addresses reflects growing possibility of institutional interest. The XCN. This looks like it was written by an AI. However, all traders share the same bullish statement in the XCN futures market. The outlook is persistently bearish, as reflected by the token's negative funding rate. This is a 2-month low of negative 0.18% at present time. The funding rate is periodically XCN clears barrier. Yeah, this looks like it was written by an AI. Who did this? You made me click on this thing. Who did this? Abadium Akadun? What? Is that Otaku-kun? No. I'm seeing things this morning. Jeez. I don't know what's going on. But XCN is definitely moving. It's definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, let's see what else is going on in our space. Let's catch up on YouTube and see if we got any... look at that. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback on Bitcoin. Retesting 80K right now. We're going through the motions, guys. We're going through the motions. Looks like we're breaking down right now. Retesting 80K. Not quite there yet. Where are we at? Oh, man. We're right on top of that trend line right here. Boom. Next stop would be 80,000, pretty much right on the dot. Yep, pretty much right on the dot. We'll see if we're going to bounce back down there. Did we get any significant news this morning? How's the S&P doing? Let's take a look at that as well. S&P 500 right now having a little same price action, coming back down to retest. Some of these lower levels probably going to be at 52.5 here soon. 52.5, 5,250. The NASDAQ also has the same pattern as well. All right, so all markets are being moved right now by something. Just daily traders ready to get the day started. Bitcoin's starting to do a little bit of a bounce here on the 15-minute. We'll see if that can hold up into the rest of the live. All right, get back in the news. What else is going on in the news? Let's see what else we can find. What else can we find? How about market? Let's just type in CNBC. See if they're covering anything live this morning. Interesting. When will Trump's tariff end? Oh no. Let's see. CNBC television live. I'll get this going for you guys. So we found some fun stuff yesterday. Oh, I had some fun stuff pulled up before too, and then my browser crashed. Dang it, Brave! It crashed. All right, so the trading latest stock market headlines. Here we go. CNBC TV Live. We'll try this one, and if not, the other one.
The tariff sell-off resumes. Worldwide stocks plunge on Wall Street at opening.
Whoa, ear rape. Whoa. At least for me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I just got it's not loading, but
the tariff sell-off resumes. Worldwide stocks plunge on Wall Street at opening.
Okay, well that's not going to work apparently. We'll try the next one. Boom.
That funds follow. I'm talking about the balanced advantage category or the dynamic asset allocation category, even quant funds. These would be some of the parameters that they follow to decide whether it's time to have more equity or more fixed income or vice versa. Just want to take a break by talking about the returns. Maybe we can pull this up on the screen as well. So a balanced advantage fund, what kind of return can it give you?
Okay, all right. They're not talking about anything significant yet, but it looks like they were talking about something right as when we got started. Oh, whoops.
These are rolling returns. The three.
Yeah, getting started there.
Energy from them. Are we going to be able to offset this entire tariff?
Why am I only getting Indian
Why are you
news?
so mesmerized?
I don't know what's going on with that there. Chinese Foreign Ministry reacts to Trump's tariffs pause except on China. What?
China firmly rejects and will not accept such hegemonic and bullying moves. Pressuring, threatening, and extorting China is not the right way to deal with us. If the U.S. really wants to talk, it should show an attitude of equality, respect, and mutual benefit. If the U.S. decides not to care about the interests of China, the U.S., and the international community, and is determined to fight a tariff and trade war, China's response will continue to the end. Next question, please.
谢发言人澎湃新闻记者提问：3月28日缅甸地震以来，中方全力协助缅方开展救援工作，得到缅甸民众。
After the earthquake in Myanmar, China has made all-out efforts to help the country and is highly commended by the people in Myanmar and the international community.
All right, so the chat right now is blowing up. Let me catch up with you quick, and then we'll get back to that real fast. They're talking about the earthquake right now. So powered by Green Chaos. Well, maybe Onyx Coin. Right now, anyway. A guy. Are you still staking your XCN? You know what? I still haven't even done that. I've been working so hard on the stream, trying to get things ready for next week. Of course, we're going to be calling this hour in the morning the Crypto Coffee and Chaos Hour. 1 second, let's get back
to the
the
earthquake-stricken area. Over 30 rescue teams and...
Okay, we're still talking about the earthquake. Market rally looks like an ugly bull trap. Yeah, it does. It really does. 100% Jim. Man, Jim, you bring in the alpha every morning. I love it. Strawberry Dragon stock market getting hotbox. Yes, we mentioned that one. Let's go XEN. Let's see what else I'm missing here. Why do they want to delist Jasmine again? What? No, they don't. Did they really come out and say they want to delist Jasmine again? I gotta look this up now. You are. Oh wow. You're giving me rage this morning. What? What?
Are you stupid?
Oh, please, come on, Binance. Don't do that again.
Operation room, medicine, and vaccine. We will also send.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this going a little bit
saving
while I
lives
take a
and
look,
disinfection
see,
of
and
relevant
see if there's
areas. We
anything
will
to
also
that.
send experts for inspection, assessment, and restoration of buildings and cultural relics. A merciless disaster brings out the best of humanity. China will continue to carry forward the spirit of Pokpo friendship, act in the spirit of China-Myanmar community with a shared future, and help the people in Myanmar to overcome the difficulty and rebuild their homes. Next one, please.
If a news agency, what's China's response?
埃菲社，美国财长贝森特说，西班牙和中国走得更近，无异于割自己的喉咙。中方对此有何回应 ？Speaking of cutting the throat, the U.S. threat and blackmail against the rest of the world with tariffs is a real attempt to hold by the throat of other countries and coerce them into making a compromise or concessions. The relations between China and Spain make an integral part of the relations between China and the EU. Last year, the total trade between our two countries topped $50 billion and Spain.
I'm going to go back to that real quick, but yeah, there is something to that Binance. Oh boy, here we go again. Another round. Another round. Look at this. Binance adds those 17 tokens to a second vote to delist round featuring Jasmine yet again. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Ah, jeez, guys. Let's see if they're still
WTO at its core. As the friendly ties between China and other countries do, the cooperation between China and Spain always serves as a driving force for both countries' economic growth and delivers tangibly for the two peoples and contributes to world stability and development. Next one, please.
And of course, this one here has actually been running all night. So this live right here is obviously not live because they put this out like hours and hours ago.
泽连斯基提到，155名中国公民加入了俄方的军队。中方是否在
Alright, let's go back and see if there's anything else coming out. But yeah, CNBC's been running that one for all night long, pretty much. Alright, let's see. Business Live with Bloomberg. Let's take a look at that.
Matt, let me look quickly here at yields because this is important to watch. We're going to talk to Richard Farley about leverage loans in the credit markets. A lot of people talking about a potential train wreck there, but it looks like that's been averted as well. In terms of individual stocks, you can see we have moves down across the board here of the big heavyweights, NVIDIA and Apple, Ford and General Motors off, as well as Stellantis and Tesla. A lot of car stocks there because we want to highlight CarMax right now. That stock sputtering after pulling the timeline of its financial goals due to
no stonks. I don't care about your stonks.
Worse than
okay, let's quick little catch back up with the chat real quick. Right, so Jim Jeringer is bringing in some alpha, more alpha. I just want the hedgies to stop the ludicrous leverage trading of the bond market. What's up, Otaku? Go Tom in the house as well. How's it going? Good morning, everyone. Hope you got your coffee. Man, I'm still trying to wake up with Jigglypuff, man. She keeps putting me back to sleep. Jim Jeringer says, bond market was never meant to move like this. Nefarious intentions afoot. I 100% agree with that. Even Elizabeth Warren would agree with you there. Of course, we covered her just freaking out yesterday about it. And of course, she called the market chaos! Oh, man. Everyone is calling chaos right now. Hello, what's up, Truck Dono? Oh, yeah, and just a Truck Dono. Whoa, Truck Dono, how you back up the truck? I haven't seen you in a minute, my guy. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, we've got bringing the morning lives to you. Man, and hopefully you got some coffee going this morning. It's one thing if stocks collapse, it's another if bonds collapse. Exactly. Don't want to live in that world, right? Don't want to live in that world. the whole market is going to freak out. What else we got here? We're talking about CarMax still.
Ultimately, when you think about the state the consumer is in potential pains, we're going to see it in the next couple of weeks from some of the big lenders here.
There we go.
Can consumers afford new or used cars with
this is what I wake up for, guys.
in this coming environment?
That's a great question. I mean, just yesterday I saw a headline out of Edmunds, which is a car market researcher, where they noted that in the first quarter we saw a record.
Hopefully you guys already got cars, because you probably don't want to be buying a car here in the market relatively soon. All right, let's see what else we got to pull up today. I've got some other news I'm working on finding for you. Targeting the Fed, Trump judicial play puts Jerome Powell's tenure on thin ice. It does. If he doesn't come back and actually help the markets on the time of need. Let's see what this one's all running on about 25 minutes ago. Brought to you by Bitcoin.com News. As detailed in Bloomberg's report, President Donald Trump has positioned the Supreme Court to authorize the dismissal of senior figures with 2 autonomous federal agencies. The report posts that such a move may carve a legal pathway for Trump. And I've been talking about this for a while, actually. I've been talking about how, maybe not so much here on the live, but like what is the point of Jerome Powell anymore? They have to be using AI data. AI data. Like, I go into these tangents when I'm drunk with some of my friends. Like, they have to be using AI data to pretty much determine everything they're doing anyway now, in any sort of real fashion. So what is the point of this? And that's exactly what they're looking for in our dystopian future, replacing Jerome Powell with an autonomous federal agency instead. Executive power shutdown. Supreme Court petition could have pave a path to outs the top officials. The Trump administration has lodged an urgent appeal with the Supreme Court seeking the authorization to terminate employees for 2 designated federal agencies. The legal maneuver aims to dismantle the 1935 precedent set in Humphreys. This would be incredible if he were to do that. I mean, eliminate the Fed? Are you kidding me? Executive versus the United States, which affirmed the Congress's authority to insulate select senior officials from the independent bodies from the arbitrary presidential dismissal. This decades-long old judicial edict was preserved a measure of operational autonomy for such agencies, shielding them from an overt. They're just talking about the legal mumbo jumbo between the two. The sitting president being able to, of course, dismiss the central bank entities like the Fed. Bloomberg observes the case that could test whether Trump has power to fire Federal Reserve Jerome Powell. Existing doctrine fortifies leaders of independent entities, including the Fed, against removal of absent substantive. Jeez, I can't read this morning, guys. I need more coffee. Justification. Powell's role, however, enjoys additional bulwarks under the Federal Reserve Act, mandating good cause for termination. Scrapping Humphreys' executor might destabilize these safeguards, expanding presidential domination over institutions. I mean, hopefully something like this doesn't have to happen, but or maybe this is exactly what we need. But yeah, we definitely need Powell to pivot at least pivot if they're gonna strangle the market. Abu Dhabi Department of Agriculture is currently talking on Bloomberg.
In the city's fabric. And we need to celebrate that. So we need to celebrate everybody's identity, everybody's background, everybody's heritage, everybody's history. And what a beautiful way in doing so in these beautiful institutions.
What else we got going on? I'm going to leave Bloomberg up in the background and see if they come up with anything interesting this morning as well. Let's dive in some more news and see what else is going on in the space right now. What's happening in crypto today? Van Eck confirms China and Russia settling energy trades in Bitcoin. We talked about that a couple days ago. OpenSea urges SEC to remove NFT restrictions. We talked about that yesterday. There's pretty much nothing new right now with cryptonews.com. Oh yeah, and then look, they got the same headline here that CNBC had this morning about Charles Hoskinson and the 250 target for Bitcoin. We could read that one. We didn't read that yet. Charles Hoskinson predicts that Bitcoin could hit 250,000 as tech giants eye stablecoins. Hoskinson says raising global instability and pending U.S. crypto laws could accelerate the stablecoin adoption. Speaking of which, did the Dixie fall anymore? I'm so excited on this, guys. It's been forever since we watched this dumb thing fall. Yes, there it goes. It's still going. 101.76. Yeah, stablecoin adoption of major tech firms making decentralized systems more attractive. Bitcoin could climb as high as 250,000 at the end of the year, end of this year, or 2026, according to blockchain entrepreneur Charles Hoskinson. The Cardano founder indicated he believes adoption by major technology companies and clear regulations will drive the next wave of growth into the cryptocurrency market. Speaking on CNBC during the Beyond Valley podcast, Hoskinson said investors are likely to adjust the current macroeconomic environment, including rise in geopolitical tensions and shifts in U.S. trade policy. He added that once the market stabilizes and the U.S. Federal Reserve lowers interest rates, capital would start flowing back into digital assets. The market will stabilize a little bit, and then they'll use to get back to the new normal, and then the Fed will lower interest rates, and then you'll have your lot of fast, cheap money, and it'll pour into crypto and skyrocket. That's like you wouldn't believe. Bitcoin to hit 250,000 this year. Of course, this is his X post, or no, this is actually just CNBC, their X post on it. Hutchinson remains bullish despite volatility and sharp market swings. We got Bitcoin dropped below 77,000 earlier. Yeah, of course, just recapping it from where we had yesterday. Hutchinson predicts big tech will turn stablecoins for global payments. He also argued the global instability is pushing countries away from the traditional systems and making decentralized options more attractive. If Russia wants to invade Ukraine, it invades Ukraine. If China wants to invade Taiwan, it's going to do that. And so treaties don't really work that well. And global business doesn't really work so well there as well. So you only have one option for globalization, and it is crypto. That's right. And that comes off of the backs of what Larry Fink said last week, which was that Bitcoin was primed and ready to take over the dollar as a reserve world currency. Hudson believes that the largest technology companies may soon explore stablecoin integration. The so-called Magnificent Seven, which includes Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon, could use blockchain-based tokens for cross-border payments for microtransactions. He said that it would reduce costs and increase efficiency. That's right. It would cut the fat, man. We spend about about $7 trillion, $6 to $7 trillion on the friction between blockchain and between the banking system, right? Between all the Swift legacy system and all the people taking their fees and all the stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of waste. A lot of waste. We can cut that out. While he expects the crypto market to remain quiet for the next few months, Hutchinson sees a turning point later this year. He predicted a new wave of investor interest starting around August or September that could continue into 2026. Alrighty, so that's what the Hutchinson, the great Hutchinson Cardano founder has to say about the current market conditions. Everyone's starting to feel the same. Ooh, look at this, guys. We're still slipping on the Dixie. I'm going to definitely keep this one on the background. If we get below 100 today, I'm going to be super excited. Probably won't happen today, though. Maybe tomorrow. Coming up, Bloomberg. Let's see what we got here. In about 2 minutes, they're going to be coming up with intelligence, some sort of market update. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's all about.
10 live lobsters and a Ghostbusters ghost trap.
The Dow is now down 900 points. That's over
Yay!
2%. S&P and NASDAQ each down about 3%. This
3%
is
on the day.
CBS News.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's see what else is going on out in our crypto land while we're waiting for them to come back from recess. How you guys feeling, though? Man? I mean, it's been a wild ride. I cannot believe the last 48 hours. It's crazy. It's off. It's on. And that was exactly what you guys love her. Elizabeth Warren said yesterday. I want to find that clip again. Then I died watching that yesterday. Of course I've got that to share on the Real News website of Twitter. Guys, if you're not following me on Twitter yet, if you like what you're seeing here today, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below, and follow me on Twitter if you want to get the same similar content in a different format. All right, so yeah, this is what she said yesterday.
Chaos is its own
chaos.
Costs everyone in the United States when the president does an on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again.
On again, off again.
Investors to back up and say, I'm not opening a factory here.
Oh god. Okay, I had to stop, man. I had to stop. She's just so hard to look at. Again, we gotta thank the Pudgy Penguins too for sending us. Oh no! I probably should take that, but I'm not gonna. All right. What else we got? XRP in the news again. Oh, price watch. Oh no, it's of course a Hopium FUD article. We back yet with Bloomberg? I think we are. I think we're back. I lost it. No, we got about 20 seconds left.
President Trump's forging ahead with his quest to make America's showers great again. He signed an executive order lifting restrictions on how much water can be used in shower heads. The president blamed newer, more efficient models for ruining what he characterizes as his perfect hair. He says they force him to stand in the shower for 15 minutes till it gets wet.
It's ridiculous. I cannot believe they're covering that. His silly comments about that yesterday.
This is Bloomberg Intelligence with Alex Steele and Paul Sweeney.
The real outperformance has been in U.S. corporate high yield.
Are the companies lean enough? Have they trimmed all the fat?
Have they trimmed all the fat? No. Doge has a lot more work to do. Come on. Let them work.
The globe.
Do investors like the M&A that we've seen?
These are two big...
Let's catch up in the chat real quick before they resume. It's one of the stocks that they collapsed. Another bonds collapse. Yes, definitely on the bonds comment. Truck Donald says, when I started having fartcoin dreams, it was about time for a break. Exactly. Yeah, you cannot have that working its way into your dreams, my guy. Good morning, Otaku. XEN is waking up. Yes, McNerney. Yeah, we covered that. It's crazy. They're actually putting out our headlines. Let's dive right back and see what they're talking about right now.
Selling off. Today, got the S&P off about 2.6%. We'll break all that down coming up. Sean Donnan, Bloomberg News senior economics writer. He's going to give us the latest on the tariff news. It changes by the minute, so we need to check in often with
changes by the minute.
Sean
Yes,
and
it does.
his team there. Dana Dioria, co-chief investment officer at VetNest, is going to join us here to discuss her outlook for the markets. Michael McKee, Bloomberg International Economics and Policy correspondent on the economic data we got today. CPI came in pretty tame, I think, across the board, so we'll break all that down. Kevin Whitelaw, Brussels bureau chief, on what the EU is thinking about tariffs here as it thinks about the United States. So we're going to break all that down in the next hour. Right now, let's go to John Tucker and get a Bloomberg Business Flash. John.
All right, for some perspective, the S&P 500 paring back more than a quarter of yesterday's surge. Investors still bracing for a protracted period of global trade hostility. Remember, tariffs still at 10%, the Chinese tariffs 125%. And most of the guests we talked to this morning say 90 days is not long enough period to try and come to some sort of agreement. The S&P 500, 154 points lower. That is down 2.9%, 5302 on the index. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 950 points. That's down 9.4%.
I have to show you guys
100,
this.
673 points.
I have to show you guys. Look at this. Look at the market sentiment right now. All I did was type in the stock market, and the first thing we find is what? It's what? Chaos, yes! Oh, I love it. This is what I was built for, man. All right. Let's see.
8.8%. Tesla down 6.8%.
They're still going over
Apple right now.
Just the averages. Okay, so right now, what are we looking at in the chat? Catching up with you guys. Nearly 0% selling pressure on the pump through stealth whales. Still watching to see if there's a move rejects around 2.5 cents. That would be about half a bearish trade. Are you talking about XCN? Did XCN go to? Did it go to 2.5 cents? Are we missing? Am I missing a big breakout for XCN? Oh man. XRP's at $2. XCN, yeah, no, not quite at 2. Okay, you're looking at maybe a target at 2.5 cents. Is that what you're looking at? We can go back a bit. And it's been a while since we've been in these levels. Holy crap! Look at that. Look at that move upward. Look at that candle. That's beautiful. But is it a fake out though? We had one of those back there too. Remember? Well, yeah. So we got to get right above that. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're talking about right there. About 2.5 cents, right? Right there. A little lower than that, but yeah, that's the general idea of what you're talking about. Right now, we're trying to get above this area, right there. My phone's blowing up. I'm hearing tons and tons of coins drop. So yeah, get about 1.5 cents, and then that'll take us to about 2 cent range. Of course, retesting of the psychological levels next. All right, let's get back into it. The market chaos. I love it. I love it. Every freaking morning, every freaking day, it's just complete pandemonium. All right, where is the other stuff? Where's the other stuff at? Can I not fuse these together? I got too many windows open. Too many windows open. Bitcoin right now, yeah, still trying to hold on to 81K as it just reclaimed it. Where did my Bloomberg go? I lost Bloomberg. No. Yeah, I think I lost it. What happened? How did I lose that? How in the world did I lose it? I got too many things open. Too many damn things open. DXY. Yeah, okay, there's DXY index. Oh, we're still slipping. Look at this. 101.5. New low in the morning. Let's freaking go. All right, I'm just gonna go pull up another one. I'm gonna crash my computer. I got so much crap open, guys. I'm still working on assets. Let me know if you guys like this in the chat. If I can even pull it up. Yeah, I've been working on a new logo for the morning live streams. How about that? Crypto and chaos and coffee. Crypto chaos and coffee. How about that one? God damn. We're going to keep things a little bubbly in the morning. Yeah, I'm still working on a ton of fun stuff, too. I think you guys will appreciate. Oh, man, Dixie's still falling. Look at this. We just broke underneath 101.4. Oh, look at this. I can't stop looking away, man. I cannot stop looking away. There's got too many screens going with too much information. All right. It's complete chaos. What's it? Shark Tank Judge O'Leary advocates 400% tariffs on China, says it's time to squeeze the Chinese. Oh, my God. Is that really? These headlines are too much. Oh, God. I got to read this one. That's so funny. But maybe in a little bit. We're trying to figure out what's still going on with... yeah, the market this morning. It's tumbling. Bloomberg, Balloon. Man, I don't know what I did with that. I lost it somehow. Did I have it here? No, I don't know what happened with it. I'm just gonna go pull up another live stream, another live. Guys, you're watching live streams on live streams this morning. I got Bloomberg Live. That's what we got to do to keep up with this crazy nonsense. Bloomberg Business News Live. Here we go.
Even before this, Constellation has been struggling with lackluster sales because we all know that alcohol demand has really been sinking, and even with this tariff that's going to be... It has.
Oh, you know what? I can attribute to that because I haven't been drinking very much these days.
How many drinks you can drink a week and still be healthy? There was kind of a
healthy.
Oh, well, they did scare everyone about that last year. Was it January or it was December where they announced it was going to be they're going to put labels on it to basically introduce a cancer, cite a cancer risk for alcohol, which I don't know if I 100% agree with because we've been drinking, like since the Stone Ages, unless they're putting something new in alcohol that I'm not aware of. Anyway, so 101.46 now on the Dixie. We are falling. Yes, flash crash on the Dixie. Let's break this 100 dunzo. We're gonna kill the dollar. It's gonna be dunzo today. Let's freaking go.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's bullish, guys. That's bullish for Bitcoin. Very bullish. All right, let's see what else is going on in the chat real quick. I'm going to leave this going up for just in case we see something interesting. Let's go, Taku. Let's go. Devin in the chat. How's it going, Devin? How is it going? Hey, everyone. Danny. Hello, my friend. Happy Thursday. Juan Castaneda. I'm trying to read your morning. Your names in the morning, guys. So hazy this morning with the laser eyes. Nearly zero selling pressure. Okay, we already covered that one. Hello, happy Thursday, as everyone was just talking about alcohol on Bloomberg. Reminds me of Microsoft and the Warren clip. Developers. but Warren, it doesn't. Bitcoin Warren doesn't produce any dividends. I understand it. It doesn't produce dividends. It's rat poison squared. Jeez. George Costanza, 2028. I love it. Wow. Alcohol definitely didn't decrease with those reporters. It didn't. No, it didn't. It definitely didn't. Hell yes, bring the crypto chaos in the mornings. Yes, milk money. Yes, that's what we're doing. Hey, sorry, got a work call. Are you still staking XEN? Mike, I still have not. I should be. So, but I don't know. I mean, I still think the market's still got a lot more downside to come. But crypto may see a little bit of a rally on this. Just depends on how bad it's going to be in the face of the Chinese tariff pressures. So right now I'm still not staking my XEN, but I should be. I probably should be. Sonic the Hedgehog's Chaos. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely one of the most chaotic games from my childhood. All right, let's see what's going on. What are they talking about now?
Tariff on imported cars, that's not going away. And that really affects the European Union. It affects BMW. We've got a fantastic story on
more cars
today by Gabby Coppola from the Autos team on the Audi Q5 SUV.
All right. Let's see what else is going on. I got so much crap pulled up. Bitcoin, yeah, looking like it wants to retest 81.5 now. Look at this, almost back to 82. How's the stock market doing? How's the S&P? Is it donezo yet? Is Onyx still going? Looks like it started to wick down here on the 4-hour. Yeah, so it's starting to roll over a little bit. Probably going to come back down and retest, 1.2 tenths of a penny. All right, what we got here? SPX, there we go. So it looks like they're up a little bit still. They're still up a little bit on the stock market. The SP 500 sitting at 5,300 right now. It's coming. We're starting to roll over. We're probably going to retest 52.5. I think I already mentioned that earlier too. All right, what else we got on here? The NASDAQ also rolling over as well. All right, so nothing else really new to see there. I can't keep up with everything, guys. There's so much stuff happening now. There's so much stuff. I can't keep up with it. Okay. So yeah, let's dive into this real quick. Shark Tank Judge O'Leary advocates 400% tariffs on China, says it's time to squeeze the Chinese. I love this headline. It's so funny. Squeeze the Chinese. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. You guys know this guy. Everyone knows who this guy is. He was, of course, pushing the TikTok merger with our purchase with Polkadot towards the end of last year into this year. President Donald Trump pausing some tariffs for 90 days on Wednesday afternoon. He says that China to follow trade rules. We need to compel, arguing the current 104% tariff on China. Yeah, this is definitely old because you're talking about the 104 before it was 125. So let's just spare the details. We pretty much know it's a different market now than it was 19 hours ago. But I had to cover that headline. That's so much. Oh god, that's so great. Okay, what else? Let's go back and see. They're still talking about cars, manufacturing. Yeah. All right, let's dive in and see if CNBC's got anything going live right now too on the YouTubes. Where are the lives? I wish they would just let me have a standard filter every time. Here we get quarter. Toyota doing quarterly results. Look like that was in the thumbnail there.
Terms of segmentation, so I don't.
Still, why am I getting Indian news? I'm not even. I don't even have my VPN on right now. That's weird. Same thing here too. Is it me or did they get a Indian?
So Samir, 2 questions. Capex for next year.
There's no way. There's no way they got an Indian representative as their main.
Meanwhile, Kevin Hassett, who is the director of the National Economic...
The same thing over and over. Rising Bharat Summit. Yeah, all of this is Indian. Why am I getting Indian lives? Spamming everything. India's an amazing, huge country, though. I mean, my God. They definitely need more coverage than we do. But, man, this is all I'm getting when I type in CNBC now. CNBC, TV18's TV18. Do we have another congressional hearing going on? U.S. Senate vote, some Republicans to halt taxes on Canadian imports. This is Liberation Day? That's old, isn't it? Man, they're just spamming. They're just spamming YouTube. You can't find any real news anymore. Yeah, they're still spamming that one too with the Chinese coverage from last night. Where is the good stuff? Yeah. It's all just spamming the market. I can't even type to CNBC, and literally, it's all I typed in anymore. Oh my God, yeah. I might have to block some of these news sources. This is ridiculous. Live on Fox. Let me get a look at that. Take a look what they're talking about here in congressional hearings this morning. Yesterday's, oh man, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, but yesterday's congressional hearing, regarding the tariffs was explosive. And of course, I have a little clip of what I snipped out from yesterday's. If you guys didn't catch that one. It would help if it wasn't muted. Oh my God. There we go.
So if it's not market manipulation, what is it? Who's benefiting? What billionaire just got richer? And all the while, there are not even any Republicans left in this hearing. They all left because they don't even want to defend this. But meanwhile, the speaker is rushing to the floor to pass a budget reconciliation to screw America by passing the biggest tax cut in history on the backs of the American people. WTF? Who's in charge?
So yeah, that happened yesterday. If you guys didn't catch that, that was definitely a moment. Let's see if we get anything like that more today. What are they talking about? Defense budget.
KJU's intentions could shift with the wind. And he's built a military that is designed to impose tremendous costs directly on South Korea. It's very important we maintain that deterrent.
I agree. And to the
last I heard, we were looking at like $1 trillion budget for the military this year, which is I mean it's not totally outrageous. I think. I mean it's still a sixth. I don't know. That's still a sixth of our entire budget for the year. Or less, or more, actually. It might be half our budget if we're trying to really do that $2 trillion spending budget. I don't think that's going to happen. How are you ever going to just spend $2 trillion now in this crazy world we live in? Where, our politicians are constantly spending money. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick. And bring on the chaos. The crypto chaos, says Milk Money. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, I got a call. Are you still staking XEM? I am not. Okay. That's why I drink bourbon. Interesting. Which I had a lot of the past 2 months. LOL. Ready to have it to celebrate with the deal with my portfolio depression. Yeah, exactly. We're all drinking a lot more recently, haven't we? I feel like a housewife watching the daily soap shows with all this drama lately. Yeah, McNerney, seriously. It has been so much drama. Happy Thursday. That's right, Milk Money. Bringing on, I don't know if you guys caught him on Twitter. He's got this cute little pug. I don't know, was it Scottish? It's not a Scottish Terrier. I forget what kind of a dog it is. But it's this cute pug-looking thing with the Thor hammer in the air. It's so adorable. And, of course, bringing in the chaos, too. Let's see what else is going on. Bitcoin rallying, towards the $82,000 range again. We're still going. Bitcoin doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't look like it's getting tighter on the stock market, though. Where was that? That was the NASDAQ? The NASDAQ, let's say, it was about ready to pop. Yeah, it looks like it's rolling. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. So what else we got? Bitcoin, it might just do a God candle all the way up here. Back up to 83, maybe. We'll see if we can break through it today, because we haven't been able to break through 83 since the beginning of the week. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll come. Alrighty, Dixie still is on the brink of falling underneath 101.5. It's starting to roll over right now here. It's got some legs. It probably will create a cup and handle here in the next hour or so. That's depressing. I was really hoping for a 100 or break 100 today on the Dixie. We probably won't get that today, though. Maybe tomorrow. All right. So, yeah, Bitcoin's still rallying. Stocks are still digesting everything. What is stabilizing the market, though? Let's see. Where's my Bloomberg? There it is. What are they talking about right now? CPI fails to quell economic
prided itself on being weird.
It's probably not good.
Now, weird, different than
okay,
Versace weird, but still.
is like flashy.
Flashy, yeah. Prada's not flashy,
Sort
but
of like
maybe
me.
like architectural weird. Yes, when I think Versace, I 100% think John Tucker. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
for
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I think
Fashion and
Prada,
design now?
I think Michael McKee.
All I know is they sold it for a lot less than they bought it.
All right, let's see if they mentioned that a little
I guess
while
holding
ago.
our hands through these volatile market times. Some more stocks, some more movers on our radar today.
S&P 500, 154 points lower. That is down
see, it was about,
2.9%.
5 minutes ago,
5302.
maybe. 3 minutes ago. No, maybe they didn't even cover anything. No.
Yep.
And that's the good thing there. All right, John Tucker,
Okay.
thank you so
Throw
very
the
much.
Come
Midtown
on.
Manhattan. You can also check us out on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/Bloomberg Live and check us out.
I want to hear about the
there.
chaos.
So like I mentioned, Michael McKee, Bloomberg International Economics and Policy Correspondent, joins us now. So, Mike, it was interesting with the CPI. Bloomberg Economics
go.
had the note out that said
We
this
got
wasn't
CPI.
about falling prices necessarily, but it was more about falling demand in travel, leisure, in apparel, in furniture sales, and stuff like that. Walk me through the details.
Well, the biggest drop was in gasoline prices, which is sort of a combination of anticipated falling demand by the gasoline producers, refiners, etc.
It does look like that's
given
flipping the Dixie. That's what's happening right now.
tariffs. And then we also saw some declines, as you mentioned, in travel prices, and that was definitely tariff related. But the rest of it was sort of mixed news. Food prices were up by, food at home, grocery store prices were up by 0.5%, a fairly large gain. Then 2 months in a row where food prices are up. And we saw apparel prices rise, but is that just a natural move, or was that also an anticipation of tariffs? Furniture prices, we get a lot of furniture from China, those were also up. So the report is kind of a mixed news thing, except that the overall good news is it went down, and if you were not going to have tariffs, if none of this had happened, it would be exactly what the Fed would love to see.
Right.
So when do we expect to see any inflation impact in these CPI numbers and the PC deflator? When do we expect, if there's going to be any inflation impact, when do we expect to see that?
It's a little hard to say. Probably, maybe, could be hedging enough here. Next month, this month's data, when it comes out next month, because it could reflect tariffs that the president has already put
because it's all lagging. Yeah.
But it's probably going to take a couple of months. Maybe we get something in the May numbers. First of all, companies have to figure out whether their products are tariffed or not. That seems to be bouncing around. And then it's a question of how many, how much stuff people have in inventory they can sell that they bought at the lower prices, how soon inventory actually docks at a port and is the tariffs are applied. So it's kind of hard to say exactly when we're going to see this, but it would be coming. And given the fact that we still have 10% tariffs on everybody, and now these huge tariffs on China, you will see it.
When is the biggest, what are you looking at next in terms of the biggest indicator? Is it going to be inflation expectations? Like, is that going to be the thing that's going to sort of give us that kind of insight?
Yeah, because that's tomorrow, so I'm pitching ahead to all the appearances I will do with you guys tomorrow.
Well, John Tucker's in charge tomorrow, so he will gladly have you on the show.
All right. Well, speaking of inflation, Bitcoin loves inflationary news, and it had a little bit of a movement upward, but it's starting to roll back down now. Of course, on the backs of the inflation, it should be really good for Bitcoin, obviously, but. You know what? We're gonna roll it downward. We gotta reclaim that level, man. 81.5. We're losing it.
Very worried about the short-term inflation expectations should they become unanchored. So that'll be somewhat big news tomorrow. But I think we're redefining what big news in economic data means here, because once we get to the point that you asked about, when does this hit? Once we get to that point, then markets are going to react to every little data bit. But anything that is up to this point, people are going to say old news.
PPI tomorrow. How do we interpret PPI versus CPI?
Well, PPI is the easy difference to know is that CPI is what you pay to buy things, and PPI is what companies charge to sell things. And we may see some of the China impact in the PPI because we saw those big inventory builds in terms of
watch out,
industrial supplies and things like that in the past couple of months. And so if you were a Chinese company or from anywhere else in the world selling to the United States and there was this rapid rise in demand, you might raise prices. So we could look for some of that tomorrow. But so far, producer prices have been much better behaved than consumer prices. So overall, it hopefully is a continuation of the good news that no longer matters.
Can you clear something up for me? This is the stupid question for me from the peanut gallery.
No stupid questions.
Picking up stuff at the port. That's the person who's going to pay for the tariff. It's not the exporter off in whatever
it's
China.
It's not the exporter.
It's the guy in Newport Elizabeth.
All right. I gotta stop this for a minute, guys. I gotta catch up with the chat. You guys are blowing up the chat, and I almost lost it when you said you're gonna bring your Boston Terrier in on Friday. Oh my God, that's awesome. I can't wait to see him on Friday. Milk Money. Chappie says, That's why I drink the bourbon. I feel like the. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, and then we've got Abdul Cindy. Man, it's been a while since how are you doing, my guy? How are you doing? Abdul Cindy in the house. It's the 3-year 20% retrace. Why is everyone tripping? I got. Yo, how's it going, Abdul? How's it going? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Of course, now we're on another time slot. I want to also. Yeah, I know we've all been busy, right? I feel like, oh my God, I have no job. I've been probably the busiest I've been in such a long time, just building out and fleshing out this stream. Let's see what else they're talking about real quick.
Vegas, our Investment Elevate conference, and I was just on stage yesterday, literally as the pause was happening, telling everyone to stay the course. It was the timing was, madness, and kind of showing what had happened on Monday when we had, this false report of a reprieve. And stocks, skyrocketed only to come back down. And when you're a financial advisor trying to trade on this, it's absolutely impossible, of course. And so,
exactly. It's chaos. It's chaos. I do want to mention this too. Jerome Powell is going to be having a conference on everything that's been happening this week, and of course CPI on about 2:00 today. Which is kind of weird because typically they don't do these on a Thursday, but yeah, he's going to come out and hold a press conference. So we'll look out for that. They're on 2:00. I will not be streaming it, unfortunately. I got to go with the post office. I got a whole list of errands to do. I got to go to the bank. Got to get more bennies to burn on the lives tonight, right? But anyway, yeah, there's stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening today. We just got to pay attention. Keep your eyes glued. We're about ready to move into, it's starting to really remind me of 2021. Not in a positive way, though. In 2021, guys, when the market exploded, I was glued to every screen. I put a TV in every single room in my house. I put one in every bathroom. That's right. I have a TV in every freaking room in my bathroom because of 2021. It's absurd. I know. But, yeah, this is just how the world we live in now.
They're going to paint this incredibly rosy picture that's not reality anymore, right? In fact, they'll probably
try to get some sleep, guys. You're going to need it. Because
you had folks, pulling forward consumption, pulling forward demand, and so things will look great. And you'll have this series of reports, and this earnings season is going to be part of that. And so paying attention to that, of course, it gives you no information. It's really what is the guidance. And if you're a corporate planner, I'm not sure you can give great guidance, right? I mean, the volatility of, just what you have to potentially plan for in the short run. And then, if you're, some of the idea is, hey, look, let's bring, some of the manufacturing back to the States. Let's
guys,
kind
we can
of
make
encourage people to have CapEx here. But how do you do a long-term plan? I mean, it takes years, right, to bring this stuff here.
Yeah.
How do you plan around that? So I think guidance.
Oh, come on, we can just 3D print the buildings now. We can get it going pretty quick.
They might likely be.
If the military can do it, and if you utilize the military and industrialize it, then yeah, you could probably utilize that to get this ball rolling, just like we did in the war. I mean, this is kind of like a war against China, a trade war, right? So why not do it? Why not, industrialize the military and get it all just done? Just knock it out. There's definitely ways we can do it in like a year or two.
Shaved a good piece of that, you know, but that was part of the problem, right? We came into the year with that expectation of a bull market, with high valuations as a start, not everywhere, but certainly as an index, right? In a market cap weighted basis, valuations were high. And so, you know, when you come in with high valuations, really everything has to go well. And if you have this exogenous shock, you know, and everybody knew tariffs were coming. It's not as though, you know, this was entirely unexpected. And that's why you have that pull forward of consumption. But the magnitude, right, the breadth of it, how quickly it all was intended to come to pass, that did catch everybody off guard and, you know, kind of wiped out that picture that rationalized those higher valuations.
I think we're done with this perspective for now. I'm going to get back into some of the news and see if anything else is popping up, breaking. The Dixie is still slipping. We got another new low on the day. Look at this, 101.45. Yeah, it's still slipping. It gave everyone some hope there for a minute and just went back down. Oh, this is awesome, guys. I'm so excited to be part of this today. This is why I do this, man. We're part of history right now, guys. We are watching financial future break out in a huge way every single day. All we gotta do is get off this stupid standard we call the dollar. Jeez. Go Powell, cut the rates, bruh, says bleh. Kush in the chat. How's it going, Kush? Good morning, yo. Emergency rate cut, I hope so, says Chappie. Wouldn't that be something? I don't think he's gonna do it. What are we buying today before the altcoin season this next few months? That's right. It probably will be about that until we really get the altcoin season really started. I mean, speaking of which, we haven't looked at Bitcoin dominance today. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance too. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Bitcoin dominance right there. Boom. Bitcoin dominance still above 63%. It's crazy. Oh, man, I cannot believe this, man. I never would have predicted in 2025 that everyone would be accumulating Bitcoin this much exclusively. Never would have predicted we had a Bitcoin president. Never would have thought that anyone would have campaigned on Bitcoin for at least 2 cycles. And here we are. We're sitting pretty. Bitcoin dominance almost at the peak of where it was in the last bull run before the altcoin season started. Don't forget that, guys. I remind you every single day. If we get some crazy high levels for Bitcoin accumulations, at some point it's going to spill over. It has to spill over. There's no way we can keep going like this forever. Or can we? Because Bitcoin is just the best financial asset there is, and we just need to get over ourselves and allocate everything. I can't. I'm almost a maxi, guys. I'm like 99% maxi. All right, moving on. What else we got here? We didn't cover the. Did we read that? I don't think we did. The Jasmine. Yeah, we didn't cover this. Oh, let's read it, guys. Let's read it. Rip the Band-Aid off. Why not? Binance to at least list a list. Put up a list to delist. A vote to delist another round featuring Jasmine yet again with FTT. Why isn't FTT already just delisted? Why are we even playing these stupid games? We just flood in the market so they can manipulate it even further. Obviously, I show you guys the Jasmine chart all the time. Here's the FTX, of course, legendary fortune cookies from 2021 bull run. That's right. They put out freaking fortune cookies with FTX logo on it. And what's your fortune? Well, today, guys, brought to you by FTX, your fortune is if not from trees, where does the money come from? Yeah, brought to you by FTX, circa 2021. So yeah, Binance, of course, wants to put out some more lists. Thank you, whoever called this in the chat. I think it was it Jim? Was it Jim who brought this up in the chat? Someone brought this up in the chat. Please let me know who you are. I want to give credit where credit is due. But yeah, breaking, this morning. Binance has launched a second round of Vote D-List campaign inviting users to vote whether 17 tokens with the monitoring tag should be removed from the platform. Binance has voted to delist the program has been part of its ongoing effort to improve transparency. Okay. Improve market manipulation, right? And what do I mean by that? Well, there's something weird going on about Jasmine's chart, man. There's just some really crazy, radical moves that I've been tracking now for the last 2 years. since Binance has been playing this game. I think it's been 3 years now since it's been in the monitoring zone. But yeah, you can see these crazy moves that, they just keep suppressing the price of Jasmy. And Binance has definitely got their hands on it. Of course, I have to cover as well. They have a competitor in that space, Greenfield, doing a similar thing. That of course they're trying to shill. It hasn't really been. I mean, if anything, that would be the one I would want in the in the monitoring zone, because it really hasn't even made any headlines. They've kept that thing nice and quiet for way too long, in my opinion. I've heard no one even spoke a word of it other than me bringing it up for the last 2 or 3 years. Anyway, the community is a voice listing decisions. According to the platform's April 10th announcement, the tokens for the potential delisting for FTT, Jasmy, Voxel, GPS, ZEC, STPT, ARC, RD, ARDR, MBL, so coins you've never even heard of. Look at this. Perp, NKN, Wing, LTO, I think I've heard of Wing before. FLM, BSW, Alpaca, yeah, I've heard of that one too. That one should have been delisted a long time ago. And PDA. So voting will take place through Binance's Square between April 10th, Universal Central Time, or time, whatever, Universal Time, at 4 Universal Central Time. What is that? What is that? 4 UTC to EST. What we got in New Yorker time? We got about midnight tonight. We're gonna be talking. Oh, maybe that already happened. I think it already happened. April 10th. Today is the 10th. Yeah, so it already happened. Vote will take place on Binance Square between that, and it's going to go on until the 16th. And users will have who have a verified balance account. This is another thing too. A verified Binance account and hold at least 0.01 Binance token, which right now I think is about $60 to $70, maybe a little more now since the last time we talked about the voting process over there. During the voting period, in order to be eligible, each user can vote up to 5 tokens with 1 vote per project. While Binance will consider community feedback, it's clarified that the outcome of the vote won't be the only deciding factor. That's what they said last time too, and we didn't get Jasmy delisted either. Other elements such as project activity, liquidity, team responsiveness, and regulatory risk will influence the final delisting decision. How about all those things you just mentioned that Jasmy actually has done for their community? I mean, it's absurd. I mean, they just got a market maker like 3 weeks ago. They had a partnership with Chainlink. Come on, like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I cannot. I lose my mind talking about this stuff, guys. It's too much. It's too much stupid for me.
Stupid?
Too much stupid. Too much.
Stupid?
Too much.
What are you, stupid? Are you stupid?
Oh, come on, Binance. Come on. In other recent development, April 9th, Binance introduced the LDUST DT. Again, another stablecoin. We got more stablecoins out the wazoo. A new reward-bearing margin asset designed to boost capital efficiency with LDUSDT. Users can convert their tether from simple earn Binance savings product into a margin asset for futures trading while still earning real-time APR rewards. So they're doing a similar thing like Coinbase, USDT. USDC. There's too many damn stablecoins now. This feature gives users more flexibility by enabling them to use the same capital in 2 different ways. All right. Enough Binance. The bull's off my tongue. I just feel sick every time I talk about them. Every time. Every time. All right, what else is going on in the news? Let's see if we can catch back up. Anything going on with Bloomberg? I got that going on in the background here. Looks like they're talking about EU right now. The EU. Let's see.
Retaliation said it was supposed to take effect in mid-April. They're going to pause it. That's what they decided today. They have been talking consistently all the way throughout about wanting negotiating space. They really, really don't want a trade war, and so they're trying to figure out what room there is for negotiation. They've been very clear they're happy to talk about tariffs and reducing tariffs to 0 and on many things, industrial goods and cars and that kind of thing. But the Trump administration has made it clear that it's also talking about what it calls non-tariff barriers as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, of course, still not looking at the dragon yet. We're still waiting for the dragon to come out and tell us what he wants. We have any news on that? Let's go and see a market live update with Dixie's rolling up a little bit too. Trump tariff pause driven by bond market depression concerns. This is live on CNBC. Well, they're covering it live, but they're not they're not posting live. So yeah, that's what they're talking about right now. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett says that there's a trade deal offers from 15 countries. They've already been talking to over 75, according to the White House. Vice President J.D. Vance is accusing some in Trump's tariff critics of being insane. I love the rhetoric these days. Yes.
I'd buy that for $1.
There is a category of DC insider who wants to fight an actual war with China, but also wants China to manufacture much of the critical supply. Vance writes in an X post, "This is insane," the vice president says. President Trump wants peace, but he also wants fair trade and more self-reliance for the American economy. There is a category of DC insider who wants to fight for an actual war with China, but also wants China to manufacture much of the critical supply. It's insane. It is insane. President Trump wants peace, but only wants fair trade and more self-reliance on the American economy. All right, yeah, so we're just getting that off of the backs of a tweet from the sitting vice president. At least he's doing something other than just sit there, right? Not like someone else we just had. Anywho, yeah, let's catch up on the chat real quick and see what how you guys are feeling. How do you feel about the Binance delisting nonsense rolling back again with Jasmine? Looks like we got some answers to that in the chat as well. XCN still moving Swift up nicely. ZBCN is still sleeping. Yeah, you know what? Everyone's been looking at ZBEC right now and freaking out, but like to me, like it's not doing enough of an upside. But to me, I don't know. I felt like it's done pretty well in the midst of all this turmoil. It's pretty much been steady sideways. It's also just sitting at the bottom too. But look how fast these wicks get bought up. Look how fast. I mean, geez, that's on the daily chart right there. Pretty much every single day it touches those lows, it just gets brought right back up. I don't know about you guys, but that's where I've been DCing a lot here recently. This project is going to be crazy if it does what I think it's going to do. We're still waiting for it to break this bearish trend. And yeah, we got to get above at least 201 to break out of this bearish trend line. So watch out for that there. That's just what we need. We need to get out of this hole for ZBCM. But all in all, I think it's doing okay. I mean, it could be lower. It could always be lower, right? It could be all the way back down here to 3069, huh? So a little bit. But that's where I've been DCing most of my stacks right now. Okay, what else we got in the chat? Someone mentioned Swift coin was moving. Yeah, look at that. Swift coin's up over a penny as well. It's been a while since we talked about Swift coin. Yeah, it's up. What we got since yesterday? Since yesterday, we are up roughly 37%. Wow, we actually touched about 41, 42%. That is crazy in just one day. Just one day, guys. Making massive gains. What else we got in the chat? Chappie, while Jasmine is a competitor to a product that Binance has, they want it gone. So corrupt. Yeah, that's right, Chappie. That freaking Greenfield project. If you guys are not familiar with that, it's a similar project to Jasmine where it offers, of course, data democracy play for Binance. Okay, so we got Forge Your Own Path says, looks like a ball is bouncing on the ground and the way it's hitting zero. On the way it's hitting zero. You're talking about on ZBCN? You're talking about ZBEC? Let's go back there real quick. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a cat. Yeah, that does look like a dead cat bounce. But yeah, that will take us back down to 3 cents, 7. But hopefully the market doesn't want to make that play happen. But I'm still bullish long-term on ZBCN either way, and I'm still accumulating on these lower levels as well. At some point, the market is going to flip, guys. It's going to flip. We can't collapse the economy, and we still got this man here at 2 o'clock. What he says could move the markets in a huge way. What if it moves ZBCN up 50% on just CPI, or maybe some dovish stance from Powell? Swift coin could go up another 40% today on the backs of that news. Same thing with XCN. All he has to literally say is, we're watching it. We're watching it very, very closely, and we're getting closer towards our 2% target, but we're not quite there yet. And so we're still looking at the. All he has to do is say something a little dumbish, like it's okay. I think the market's overreacting, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, you guys know the spiel, man. I've been watching this freaking man for how many years? Like 5 years now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, agreed. ZVCN, DCA all day, says Milk Money. Milk Money in the chat. Yep. That's where I'm putting all my money right now. That's where I'm DCAing the most. Of course, since you can't DCA in Jasmine no more, it's above a penny. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. And my buy order, man, I'm still very jaded about that. I had a buy order in about 8.2 cents, and it just didn't get filled. It was right there. I was too damn close. Too on it. Yeah, just a reminder, guys. Even the greatest traders don't ever get their prices filled. I'm not a great trader by any means. But I am a very, very, very patient investor. Very, very patient. That's how we make money in our space, guys. All right, and yeah, let's see. What else is Bloomberg? Are they talking about anything fun now? Paul Sweeney's on there. Yeah. They went on recess. What were they just talking about, though?
Many things. So I think everyone's trying to understand.
Still finished up with the EU. Okay, nothing really new there, guys. That might be all I had for you. That might be all I got. It's almost yeah, we're getting close to about 11 o'clock now. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, it looks like the market is it's hinging. It is hinged on the backs of any news. It's probably going to be, the biggest moves that's going to move the markets today is going to be, of course, from Powell here at 2 o'clock to talk about the CPI and the PPI or whatever. What are we talking about today? Definitely not an FOMC. Probably not going to be dropping rates. But all we have to do is get a little bit of dovish news out of Powell, or dovish rhetoric out of Powell, and we're going to see at least a little bit of surge in the altcoin space and Bitcoin. And stocks and everything else will rally, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. So, Crypto Jared says, I will see you guys next time. And Otaku, looking forward to see what the market does today. Me too. I'm excited, guys. Either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you more chaos. So have a good night, guys. Good night. Have a good afternoon. I'm going to go get some stuff done. And we'll wait for those Godzilla candles and wait for the Dixie to collapse. Let's go, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law. You always print money to do that. I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
I can never do these damn things. Like, I don't know how these people like solve these things in like 12 seconds. Like, I can't even do it in like, I spent the whole damn day on it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Bet.